Ever dreamed of grabbing a pint of Guinness in Dublin's towering storehouse?
Yeah, or strolling the campus of the historic Trinity College? Well, now you can do it all and without a layover. That's because Aer Lingus is launching a direct flight from Pittsburgh to Dublin in May. There are going to be 4 flights every week. They're going to be on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And from Dublin, there's going to be connections, of course, to a whole host of other major European cities. And a lot of people were talking about Ireland recently because the Steelers played there earlier this year. And Dan Rooney, who's the Steelers VP of Business Development and Strategy, says he wants to bring American football to Irish fans. So I guess they're really hoping that a lot of Irish people get on that same flight and come back to Pittsburgh and watch a game.
And the amount of Steeler fans that went over there for that game, I mean, you would have thought it was insane.
Yeah.
We were everywhere.
Didn't they charter flights for that?
I think they did.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Maybe there was enough interest. They were like, let's do this all the time.
Absolutely, as they should. And there's also going to be some other nonstop international flights from Pittsburgh. We have
London. These ones are already flying.
Oh, they're already flying. Okay,
yeah.
London, Cancun, Toronto, and Montreal. Punta Cana. Is it Punta Cana or Punta Cana?
Punta Cana, I think that's right.
Dominican Republic and Reykjavik.
Yeah, that's right. Iceland Air, they do it seasonally. I think they're going to start up again in May, but I got to go there like a year and a half ago when they launched that flight. And see the geysers. And it is crazy. I mean, it makes such a big difference being able to hop on a direct flight because in like 5.5 hours,
I was
in Iceland.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long how long that flight is to Dublin, but I imagine not more than an hour or so more.
I mean, you look like you were having the time of your life.
It was thrilling.
That's amazing.
It was really fun. And it was like light pretty much all day long already in May, which was crazy. And just, it's the land of fire and ice, and they call it that for a reason.
I would love just a nonstop direct flight to maybe, let's see, where would I go? Maybe Jamaica? That would be amazing.
That sounds great.
We had the best time in Jamaica.
Why not? I'd love it. I'd love some more European destinations. I have a lot of family in the Netherlands and Belgium. So if I could hop on a plane, but even not international, if I could just get back home to my home state of Oregon on a direct flight, because it is now faster to get to Dublin from Pittsburgh than it is to get to Portland, Oregon.
I know. I remember when we had US Air as a hub here, but it's like now you have to almost, like if you need to go to New York City, sometimes I've had to fly past New York to get back to New York or, whatever city, and that really, I don't like that at all.
One time when I flew to Portland, I had to fly to Atlanta first, which I'm pretty sure is not the most direct way to do it.
No, that's like to go that way. That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
But, I'm excited. I have not been to the new airport yet. I know you have spent a lot of time there, so I just want to take a flight anywhere.
And if representatives from Aer Lingus are watching, Mikey and I are ready and available to fly to Dublin on that first flight. We're here. We're ready for it. I was going to sort of reference some Irish food, but I can't think of any right now. We'll go try some delicious Irish cuisine, whatever that entails.
I know. It sounds like we should go together.
Yeah, we'll drink a Guinness. We'll traipse along the countryside and do other Irish activities. You get it.
Like a blast.
Yeah.
All right. Well, still to come on Talk Pittsburgh. Maybe travel is on your 2026 itinerary, or maybe you just want to get up and get moving. Find out how to build fitness goals that move with you, not against you.
But will the weather be working with us this holiday week? Mary Hours has the answer. Hi, Mary.
Hey, it's not looking too bad if you're a fan of not having a white Christmas. We could see a few flakes flying around later this evening and a mix overnight, but it shouldn't be a big impact if you have any last-minute things you need to get done. And I have your forecast by the hours coming up in just a little bit.